These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Jordan Bonke with your afternoon update from the ABC15 Arizona newsroom. And we're checking in with our Operation Safe Roads team this morning in the West Valley. The city of Glendale investing millions of dollars in their new budget for public safety. ABC15's Adam Klepp headed out to see the changes from turn signals to radar as city leaders hope to make the community a safer one.
So we're here at 91st Avenue and Cardinal Way. This is one of 44 intersections in the city of Glendale that has the flashing yellow arrow.
There's the green arrow, then it goes red.
Then the intersection, or the traffic coming towards them, will clear the intersection and there'll be a flashing yellow.
The blinking yellow makes it so drivers don't try and run the red arrow to avoid waiting for the next green. And Ryan Lee, Glendale's transportation director, says they lead to a 20% decrease in intersection crashes.
In the new budget starting July 1st, we're going to have funds to improve 9 intersections.
Law enforcement is also an important part of road safety.
My message to drivers is slow down.
Included in the budget, money to outfit every Glendale cop car with new speed radar equipment, which tracks cars' speeds around the police vehicle no matter which way they are driving.
It's not how it used to be where we're sitting behind something, pointing the gun or the laser at someone. It's actively going.
Even as more money gets put toward infrastructure or enforcement,
they're still speeding.
I've followed along as Ed Securos petitioned the city of Glendale to do more traffic enforcement and put up these digital speed signs in his neighborhood. Still, cars fly by. In Arizona, there are more than 1,000 deaths a year on the roads, most due to speeding, distracted driving, and impairment. Ed says, ultimately, it's up to all of us to keep the streets as safe as possible.
I don't want no accidents. I hate to see people get hurt.
If there's a road safety concern near your neighborhood, feel free to give us a call at the number on your screen to leave a voicemail at our Operation Safe Roads hotline or send us an email at roads@abc15.com. Reporting for Operation Safe Roads, I'm Adam Klepp.
So as our temperatures continue to heat up, the need for fresh water is extremely critical for people experiencing homelessness. This is the last day of June, which is also the final day of our ABC15 water drive. So as we collect bottles of water for St. Vincent de Paul, and they give out a lot to the community in need. And so thanks to our partners over at Bashas' and Food City, donating very easy. You can make a donation right there at the register at any Bashas' or Food City location. Just $10 buys 68, nearly 70 bottles of water. So we'll be collecting donations just here in the final hours of June. To learn more about the ABC15 Water Drive, please head to abc15.com/water. And we do have some new disturbing information. ABC15 has just learned the cause of death of Emily Pike. She's the 14-year-old from the San Carlos Apache tribe who disappeared from her Mesa group home back in January, later found dead outside of Globe. The medical examiner says the cause of death was homicidal violence with blunt head trauma. Now the reward is rising for information leading to the arrest in the Emily Pike murder case. DPS announcing it's asked Silent Witness to offer an additional $25,000 for the reward that brings the total amount from several sources up to $200,000. So anyone with information is urged to call 480-WITNESS. And an Avondale business remains closed this morning after 2 teens crashed into their store with a car, and those teens died. This was the scene Saturday morning, and you can see the car caught fire. Police tell us that they tried to stop the teens, saying that they were driving recklessly near 91st Avenue and Buckeye Road. That's when the car sped off onto I-10. Police say it approached Buckeye Road too quickly, losing control as it passed over the railroad tracks. The car crashed into Dodge City Market, going up in flames. ABC15 is hearing from the community on Saturday.
We hear the helicopter last night, like at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we come outside to look, and we see the bunch of police and the firefighters.
I come here like maybe once every day actually. I like to get my drinks here.
Police have identified the driver as 18-year-old Sergio Laura Garcia. The passenger was just 16 years old.
Our ABC 15 weather action coverage continues on this Monday, last day of June. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres, and it's going to feel like it with temperatures at already 8 o'clock in the mid-90s with abundant sunshine. Near 110 at midday and forecasting a high of a record-setting 117 degrees will break the current record of 115 that was set back in 2013. That was 12 years ago. Northern parts of the state, highs near 90 for areas like Flagstaff, 91 along the south rim of the Grand Canyon, meaning in the inner canyon, it's going to be closer to 110 to 115. 115 a high, in fact, in Lake Havasu City and down in Yuma, where we do have those extreme heat warnings in effect in some locations across the state until at least tomorrow evening. So your 7-day forecast showing those temperatures, though, dropping gradually the rest of the week, with monsoon storm chances finally ramping up to kick off the month of July. Flagstaff, slight chance of a storm today. Better chances Wednesday at 50%, with those highs cooling down into the 70s Thursday and Friday, with lows in the 40s.
We'll have another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or download the always free ABC 15 mobile app. Happy Monday. Thanks for watching.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.